Hi guys, welcome back to the Humble Gamer channel. I am the Humble Gamer and this is the 250 subscribers vlog. There was a point a long time ago that I thought I was never going to get here. As I've said before, I'm very happy with where the channel is in terms of size. I think some of the guys that watch my videos, who I'm going to mention in a few seconds time, are some of the best fans on the internet. Some of you guys who come back every single video. It's absolutely amazing to see your comments and stuff. I know I don't always comment back. And I am aware of that. I do feel bad about it, but I am trying to start sort of sorting that and trying to be a bit more involved with the community. 250 subscribers is a massive number for me. I got to, when I started this channel 2013, I got to 50 subs very quickly. Then I got to 100 subs reasonably quickly as well, and then it sort of slowed down. Now some of that is part of my fault. In fact, a large part of that is my fault because I had a conversation with my new girlfriend Charlie, and she very recently ploughed through every single video that I'd ever done. She'd watched a couple beforehand, I think, but she's certainly gone and watched every single video I've just done. She literally ploughed through all. I think by that point just on my 500th video. I think she ploughed through about 510 videos in about 6 weeks. It was ridiculous the amount of dedication she did for that. But once she asked a friend of mine, who again is a regular watcher, she said, does he ever finish anything? And my friend turned around to her and says, he gets better, don't worry. And yeah, so I'm aware that when I started I didn't finish games, but now I'm getting through to the end of games. Like I finished the Dream Machine. If I'd tried that game 4 years ago, I would never have done it. I'd have stopped halfway through. And it is really big for me now to keep finishing games. Another thing I think that's changed recently is I cannot ignore the Thomas the Tank Engine effect. Certainly 2 of my top 10 videos now, probably 3 by the time you see this, are Thomas the Tank Engine videos. The original one I did, which was the apology video in the middle of the Elite Dangerous run, the first series of the Elite Dangerous Journey to the Centre of the Galaxy. The Voyage of the Ponsonby, Series 1. Halfway through that I got to a point where I was like, I haven't done any travelling, I can't get anywhere, there's no point in doing a video, because I've literally just started where I've left off, and where I've left off is nowhere interesting. So I then thought, sod it, I'm going to do a real geeky thing. I'm going to put Thomas the Tank Engine on, I'm going to film it, and what the hell, I'm just going to enjoy myself. That's now got nearly 2,000 views, and I'm aware I've getting a lot of subscribers from that in the last couple of weeks. And obviously I've done now Sodor Snippets 2 and 3 with Oliver on Duck's branch line and Edward on his own branch line last Sunday. So I'm very aware that the Thomas the Tank Engine has had an effect, but there are people who support me every single day. There's a couple of people that I think really should be mentioned. One of them is not someone I game with, not someone I've really had any major conversations with, but they're always there, they're always commenting on every video, and that is Nablina Girl. Check her out in the description below. She's a gamer herself, she plays some fantastic stuff on Roblox. She's a very interesting person, and she is very supportive of this channel particularly. I'm sure she's supportive of other channels as well, but certainly from my point of view she's been very supportive of this channel. So I want to say a personal thank you to you, Nablina Girl, for doing what you do. Obviously there are some guys that I really need to thank, such as Naz Dragonheart, the Fireblade, Agent Blaby, Agent Lion, who do sterling work every time I turn the camera on, every time I turn fraps on playing a multiplayer game, be it Euro Trucks, be it Minecraft obviously, be it things like Gigantic, which you'll see coming up very soon. Every single multiplayer game we play, like Chivalry we did a few months ago, that was probably the best night of game I've ever had in my life. That was the most fun ever. Farming simulator, things like that, and the longer running series like Elite Dangerous, like your Minecraft, that sort of stuff. Those 3 guys particularly have done some fantastic work. Check out all of their channels in the description below. Also, a massive thank you to people like Josh Whitehurst from Singularity Games. Check him out on Twitch. He's now on the road to 500 Twitch followers and is also a Twitch partner, so which is fantastic news for him. That happened to him about a couple of months ago, and that's really good. Really proud of some of the stuff he does. They're really good streams. Get him, it's very much viewer involvement. Go check him out at the link in the description. Also, TheUndeadGamr, who does some fantastic stuff. He's been away for a bit recently because of work. That's something that certainly I and you guys who subscribe to this channel, you can fully understand that occasionally you do need to take a break for work. He had a fantastic acting job, and it did unfortunately mean that the channel had to go on the wayside for a small time. But check him out in the description below. He's done a vlog quite recently which explains everything, and he is coming back, and I wish him all the best. He has been fantastic. Check out the Undead Gaming Cast, which I appear on intermittently. which is it's really good. Obviously, you know, I'm not the biggest video game nerd in that sort of sense. In that I don't know the industry particularly well. I know the games I like, I know the kind of games I like, but I don't get involved in the industry very much. But it's absolutely fantastic to be invited to be a part of that. We did do a video together. We finally did the long-awaited collab, which was in Lord of the Rings Online. I'm pretty sure at some point we're going to go back to that. And also Naz and Josh and TheUndeadGamr are hopefully going to help me do a live stream at some point before the end of this year, where they should be teaching me how to play Dark Souls, which will be a lot of fun. But there is one other person I really want to thank, and that is my new girlfriend Charlie, because every time I link a video on Facebook or Twitter, she shares it. She shares it to all her friends. I know a couple of them have come across and been subscribers now as well. It's a very personal thank you, but it is one I want the internet to hear, because, you know, when I had my gap after my previous relationship ended, there was a point where I wasn't going to come back to this. There was a point where I was going to just put up all the footage I'd already got, and that would be it. You know, unfinished games wouldn't have been put up. Minecraft Series 5 would have been the last thing you'd have seen from me. But having met Charlie, the amount of support she gives me in day-to-day life, it's absolutely phenomenal, and I cannot thank her enough. I said to her in a message today that you know, without her I probably wouldn't have hit the channel quite as hard as I have since I've come back, and now it's really enjoyable to see, you know, that you know, people out there are starting to enjoy what I do, and I hope that more people out there will enjoy what I do. Like I said, this is still a hobby, and I will always do it regardless of how many subscribers I get, but there is always going to be that part of me that wishes I could be the next PewDiePie or the next Markiplier. That's not going to happen, I'm well aware of that, but, you know, I would love to make at least a part of my day-to-day living wage come from YouTube at some point in the future. But I've not even hit, I've only just hit 600 videos, so of course I've got a lot of content to give you guys before you guys will give me the support, if you haven't watched the channel before. And if you haven't watched the channel before and you are wondering what on earth I'm talking about, check out the links to the games I mentioned in the description below. Check out all the people I've mentioned in the description below. You can also follow me on Twitter at HumbleGamerNews, Facebook.com/TheHumbleGamer, and of course Twitch.tv/HumbleGamerTwitch. I don't stream that often. I haven't streamed in about 12 months, but I will be coming back to it at some point once time is a bit more available for it. But right now I've got to focus on keeping the channel running, and YouTube is something that, you know, obviously 2 years ago I put up that video, the vlog We Need to Talk, where when I was diagnosed with depression. I've been out of therapy for that for over a year now, about a year and a month, about 13 months out of therapy, and one of the big things that's helped me through that, and helped me through at the time, was YouTube. Not necessarily me doing videos, although that does keep me active, it keeps my mind focused, and it does help now, but at the time it was people like Markiplier, people like Channel Awesome, these guys you'll know, but also people like TheUndeadGamr doing the gaming cast, which I was involved in even when I wasn't YouTubing. People like Josh who do the streams, I would sit and watch, and I'd chat to them over Facebook and stuff. Every now and then I get a message from Rob TheUndeadGamr or Josh or Naz or Russ or Dave, just so, you know, how you doing, is the channel coming back, anything like that. And it was very nice to know that people were still waiting for me to come back, and it really did book my ideas up. Basically made me go, yeah, you know what, yes, I do want to come back. So I can't thank you guys that I've mentioned enough, and I can't thank you guys, the subscribers, enough, because the fact that when I was away the number didn't go down, the fact that there were still views going up on videos, the fact that people were still coming back and still commenting and still watching stuff, really did make me go, you know what, yeah, I do want to go back to that, because I am an entertainer, you know, professionally I'm an actor, you know, part-time comedian. Like I said, it's a goal rather than a skill, I think. But, you know, and I do want to entertain. That's what I did the channel for. The channel was mainly for entertainment, and if anyone out there finds what I do funny, challenging, entertaining in any way, shape or form, then that's job done as far as I'm concerned. I am very, very, very fortunate to have come through the way I did, because of the support network I have around me. And all the people I've mentioned are part of that support network, whether they knew about it or not. And so to be back on YouTube properly for the last couple of months has been fantastic. You know, the fact that I reached the 600 video only 3 months after the 500 video, and normally it's been taking about 5 or 6, maybe 7 months to between 100 videos. You know, it says to me a lot about how much my attitude has changed, my work ethic has changed, and the fact that I've now, you know, it was only a week ago just over a week ago I reached 225 subscribers, so to get 25 subscribers in a week is absolutely phenomenal. And so, you know, there's part of me that, although I enjoy it as a hobby, there's part of me that wants to keep this ball rolling. So, you know, if you do, this video is all about me and my channel, how many subscribers I've got. So, you know, if you do know anyone that you think would like the channel and you're watching this, if you're a current subscriber, do pass it on to them. Let them know, let them see. Don't force them to subscribe. Make them judge for themselves. But if they like it, you know, please do encourage them to subscribe. And if you're brand new, please have a look at some of the videos I mentioned, either down below in the description, or if you're brand new, go back to the homepage and check out the Humble 2013 to 2017 and counting, which is some of my favourite highlights from the nearly 4 years, 3.5 years that I've been doing this. And I do want to carry on doing it. I will carry on doing it. But this whole point of this video is to say thank you very much to you. There will be a special 250 subscribers video of gaming footage. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'm going to try and think of something, but I don't know yet exactly what I'm going to do. But there will be something like that coming, and there's going to be plenty more footage. There's a new game starting. I think it goes up on Thursday, called 35mm. I'm going to be looking at getting back into indie gaming. There's lots more Minecraft coming. There's plenty of episodes of that in the can, ready to go. We're still recording Series 8 as we go. There is a plan for Series 9 and a big surprise after that, but we'll come to that in the next year or so once we've got round to that. So thank you all so much for subscribing. If you're brand new, a brand new subscriber, thank you, particularly for getting me to this milestone. If you're an old subscriber, thank you so much for your continued support. Do check out all the people I mentioned in the description below. It would mean a lot to me that my success, for want of a better word, can help benefit my friends. So please do go down there and subscribe to those guys, check out what they do, but please do go and support them, because it means a lot to me. You know, if I someday do manage to make a living off YouTube, I will want to drag all my friends with me, kicking and screaming. So I shall always be thanking you for your subscriptions to me, but I shall always be asking you to go and subscribe to my friends, because not only are they friends, but they do fantastic content. They do amazing content, and it's well worth checking them out. So, bring this video to an end. Thank you very, very much for watching. Tomorrow, The Humble Gamer returns with more Outlast 2, which I'm getting very close to finishing. Once I finish recording this and uploaded it, I should be going to record another episode of Outlast 2. I think I'm probably about 1 or 2 episodes away from the end if I can keep pushing on. So thank you very much for watching. Check out all the stuff in the description below, all the YouTubers, all the guys I've spoken about, and all the videos I mentioned. It would really mean a lot to me. Thank you so much for getting me to this milestone. It's a small one in terms of YouTube, but it's a massive one in terms of my personal journey on YouTube, and it's a journey I hope that will continue for a long time to come. Thank you very much for listening to me. I am The Humble Gamer. You are the best fans on the internet, and I'll see you very, very soon. Goodbye.